Hey everybody, this is A4XO and
KQ4GEC.
Hello. Heading to Victoria Byrant State Park. Claude, AC4SH, has a meetup out here today. He calls it a test and tune, whatever that is. Test and tune. So we're gonna see what it is. We made the left turn here toward the park, and then we're almost to the park entrance, so I have to stop recording. But to the right there was the archery range, and so here's the actual turn in, and we'll get back with you as soon as we find where Claude is supposed to be. Alright, so what he said was, what Claude said was picnic shelter number 3, so we're just gonna, there was nobody in the front, so we're just gonna have to keep going. It looks like,
slight left to stay on Bryant Park Circle.
Let's see, look up here. Let's turn this off so it don't keep bothering us. You know, I figured it would be like one of the only places where there was anybody, so probably ought to be pretty easy to find it. I've never been here, but this is one of the parks. They donated the land and named it after his mom, so that's kind of the story behind the park. A lot of areas you could actually activate pretty easily. Looks that way. So looks like a nice little area to come on over to. I hope we're on the road and not the golf cart track. This wasn't a very big road here. There's picnic shelter number 3 sign, so we'll. Okay, so I see it's a one way right there. So come over here.
Flooded.
Oh no!
Flooded.
Alright, so the pioneer shelters are to the right at the little waterway, and the camping shelters are to the left. Don't make the mistake that we just made and just kind of drive around everywhere. So we're gonna see a little picnic area there, right into the sun. Oh joy. Do not enter. One way.
Yep.
These are nice. Little lake there. Alright, I think we've arrived. So 7269. We're gonna say the park number 2205, and then KQ4GEC and AE4XO. And then what I do is I always copy this, because then I can send that back again later. And so we'll go ahead and spot. So what happens when I do a spot, I come out on Discord, and so I come out on Discord, so the people on Discord will see me.
You're also on POTA, right?
POTA and Discord too, but what happens on Discord is people are waiting, so there's my spot coming out on POTA, and so now we should get quite a few people from Discord as well. So
Last call, let's use Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie.
CQ, parks in the air, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar with Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie at 2205 Victoria Byrant State Park here in Georgia. CQ, parks in the air, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar with Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie, QRZ.
Whiskey 4 Romeo Zulu.
Whiskey 4 Romeo Zulu, you're 5'9", Courtney here at 2205 from Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, and I have a second operator over.
Hey, QSL, you're 5'9" over here in West Georgia. I'll stand by, second up.
And so it didn't put in the park number, so I'm going back and make sure that's in. Sideband, right. So once it does once,
You're also 5'9" over here in
it
West
should be
Georgia.
fine. And then the next time, A1MS, so everything else comes up right now.
Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie along with Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar at 2205 in Georgia, QSL, QRZ.
Hey, Golf Quebec.
Terry?
Oh, All right, I got Kilo 8 Golf
So
Quebec.
these
Yes,
guys
sir,
are
you're coming in at
from
5'9",
Discord, so they're,
strong
you know,
5'9".
I've taught him probably 1,000 pounds.
2205 here in Georgia, QSL.
QSL, 55 and a lot of noise up here in West Virginia.
Roger, roger, copy that, and I'll stand by for Chris.
Kilo 8 Golf Quebec 5'9", Uncle Terry 84XO.
Thank you, Chris. Got you. You're up to 5'7" now. A lot of noise. West Virginia 7-3.
Roger, roger. Thanks. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar with Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie QSF.
Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta.
Terry, Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta, Toby 5555 at 2205. Stand by for Ken.
Kilo Quebec.
So another one, she's from
Charlie,
New Jersey, so she's
5'7",
another
here at 2205
famous one. You know,
QSL.
if you activate and you don't hear Toby, something's wrong.
Roger, roger, 73s. This is Kilo Quebec 4.
So normally,
Golf
like,
Echo Charlie,
if it's a
along
good,
with
like in
Alpha Echo 4
good
X-Ray
days when the
Oscar
band
at
will not busy,
2205 in
you can
Georgia,
activate a
QSL.
park in 4.
Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra X-Ray Hotel.
You could activate a park in 4 minutes. You know, get the 10 in 4 minutes.
Bill, you're coming in a strong 5'9" here at
He's also
US
another one that you'll hear a lot.
2205
Asheville,
here in Georgia
North
today,
Carolina.
QSL.
Roger, roger, got you 5'9" as well, and strong. Stand by for Chris.
Roger, roger, stand by.
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra X-Ray Hotel. You're 5'9", here at the park. Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar.
5'9" as well, and strong town. Just how many do you have down in that park? Over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 12 right now. They've been activating all morning, so we're not doing like one big activation. We're trying to teach some of the other guys how to do it. Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Well, you guys have a good day in the
Whiskey
park.
1, Radio Charlie Papa.
73.
Roger, roger. Thanks. We'll see you next time. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar Whiskey 1 Radio Charlie Papa 5 and 2 52. Robbie.
Hey, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Ken. You're 5 and 5, 55.
Roger, roger. Stand by for our second operator, A4XO.
This is Kilo Quebec 4.
Right.
Golf
Sometimes,
Echo Charlie.
what we used to do is, before he got his laptop, I would do the log,
QSL.
and then I would change it to him, and then send it to him. But he started wanting his own, because he goes with these guys down to Middle Georgia, or Moultrie, you know, South Georgia sometimes. And I'm not with him, so.
This is Kilo
And
Quebec
what we do
4,
when we have
Golf Echo
two,
Charlie,
he'll call
along with
CQ,
Alpha Echo 4
he'll get the
X-Ray
first call,
Oscar
I'll
at
get the second,
2205
and then I'll call
in Georgia,
CQ.
QRZ.
And then
Kilo Echo 4, Papa Tango Papa.
Papa Tango Papa, North Carolina.
All right, I got Kilo Echo 4,
So
Papa
that way,
Tango
you know, we're not like
Papa.
stepping
And
on each
you're
other,
glad
you know.
you're
So
coming
one
in
person
about
calls
57,
CQ, then he'll give it to me, I'll get the second call, I'll call CQ, and go back.
QSL, you're also 5'7" here in Murphy, North Carolina.
Roger, roger, stand by. I've got a second operator for you.
All right, Kilo Echo 4, Papa Tango Papa from Alpha Echo 4, X-Ray Oscar 5'9".
QSL, you're 5'9" here in Murphy, North Carolina. They'll come up to 5'9" also.
Roger, roger. Stick around. There's a lot of us operating. If you haven't got them yet, they'll be out here after we activate. We're going to hand it over to somebody else. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar with Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie here at the northeast Georgia meetup here at Victoria Byrant State Park. CQ, Parks on the Air. Kilo 8, November India Victor, 5 and 5, John, 5 and 5, AE4XO. Roger, roger. Thanks for West Virginia. Stand by for Ken.
This is Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo
Oh, no,
Charlie
it's,
for Kilo 8 November India
So everybody,
Victor.
if you can
And
understand
John, you're coming in
them,
about
there
a
are 5.
57
First number.
here at Park 2205
Right, if you can understand them, there are 5.
QSL.
Then their signal, he's about at 5 and 2, 5 and 1, you know, pretty low.
Roger, roger.
Some
Copy
people
that.
have
Now,
like
thanks for with us, John,
feedback
73.
or the muffled that brings their first number down,
Roger,
you know,
roger.
lower and lower
This
and
is
lower.
Kilo
So
Quebec
I've had a
4
1 and 1
Golf Echo
before.
Charlie.
I'm talking about the second
Along with
number,
Alpha
the power
Echo
level.
4 X-Ray
Is it a
Oscar
real or
QRZ.
It's,
November 4, Fox Sierra Zulu.
Okay, the November 4 station come
yeah,
back.
I'm not really looking at the meter because that meter confuses me.
Delta Lima Tango.
So, Delta Lima Tango.
Okay, I've got November 4 Delta Lima Tango.
So you just basically.
And yeah, David, you're coming in
Yeah,
about 5.
yeah, basically like he was he said 5'8". I'm gonna give him a 5'5" because I didn't think he was all.
QSL got the 5'8",
there's also a
also
lot of
5'8",
static.
North Carolina.
Roger, Roger, stand by. I've got a second op for you.
All right, home of the Shelby Hamfest. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar. Good to hear you, David. November 4 Delta Lima Tango. You're 5 and 5, 55 for me because my ears don't work as well. But thanks for hunting the park today. Over.
Oh, Roger, Roger. Got the 5'5". You're 5 and 8. 5 and 8, North Carolina.
Roger, Roger. Thanks. I appreciate that. Kilo Oscar 4 Fox Sierra Zulu. 5 and 5, 5 and 5, Chris.
Roger, Roger, Chris. I got you 5'9", November Charlie. I'll stand by for Ken.
Roger, Roger. E4XO. So now we have one more to go.
All right, this is Kilo.
So we've done it in
Charlie.
6 minutes, so we're at 6 minutes now. Well, yeah, 5 about 5 to 6 minutes.
Roger, Roger, Ken.
And
I got
so
you strong 5'9",
once we get the 10,
Charlie.
then we're activated, and the rest is gravy, as they say.
Thanks for hunting with us in 73, brother. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Golf.
And so if I wanted to go back and respot, I could. I don't need to.
Kilo Charlie 4, bravo, bravo.
Kilo Charlie 4, bang bang.
Bang bang. Yeah, George, we got.
So George is in Alabama. We call him the Prince of Alabama. He's very high up in the POTA, like in Alabama. He's not the coordinator, but he does help a lot with them.
Roger, Roger, and you are lucky number 10, brother. So thanks for hunting with us and stand by for Chris.
Kilo Charlie 4, bang bang, the Prince of Alabama. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, 5 and 5. Roger, Roger. We'll take two more for this activation, and then we'll hand you over to somebody else on the mic. 2 more. This is Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar and Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie QRZ.
To keep from
It comes fast.
losing this, do you say that?
Once you get.
Yeah, it saves in the database file.
Okay.
And then on N3FJP, when you're ready to turn it in, you do have to go. Whoops. You do have to go and do a export ADIF.
That's a janky
And that will create the file. That will create the file that you have to upload to POTA, to the POTA site. So if I'm not gonna do any more, then I can create the file. But I don't know if I'm gonna do any more, with what I have here. So I always run 83 watts.
83.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Well, we follow a guy on YouTube. His name is James Mon, KE8PZN.
He's still
He's our Patreon. We support him. Him going to all the parks. He's the guy that did 40 parks in one day.
Okay.
As a rove, and so we support him and everything. And so one day he told us he was switching from sideband to CW, and he left his radio on 83 watts. And that is the magic number because James said so. That's why.
Claude, what's your magic number? Because he inherited his.
No. My magic.
He likes 5 watts, 10 watts.
10 watts.
That made a quick work of Victoria Byrant. We're going to activate as many of these guys as we can. And then I don't know what time we're going to leave out of here, but we are going to go to a couple other parks today to try to get some other parks while we're around. So hopefully we'll get those too shortly.
They bounce. Have as many bills. 17. This one's like $900 instead of $1,600. So, I mean, this is a little bit more affordable, man. It's touch screen, all this kind of stuff. It's easy to change.
It had been scanned the day before.
That's the 17.
How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Awesome.
Okay, I got the Whiskey 1 Echo something tri-band. Go ahead.
Upper sideband.
Oh, is it upper sideband? Ah, okay, John, I got you now. Yeah, Whiskey 1, upper sideband. Got you, you faded out on me. You started out, I'll give you a 5-5, 5-5.
Right, that's copy the 5-5, the 5-7, thank you for being there. Have a good day, 7-3.
All right, thanks for being out there. 7-3, you have a great weekend. This is Kilo November 4, Delta Yankee QRZ.
And he just activated his part.
2205.
All right, sounds good. It sounds like y'all having a good time. Yeah, we're not too terribly far apart. I'm up close to the North Carolina border, and y'all just outside of Athens a ways, right?
Yeah, not too far. I don't know. This is the first time I've been out in this part of the state, so I don't know.
Okay, well, sounds good then. And well, y'all have a good time. Good talking to you. 73, and have a great day.
All right, 7-3, got another op for you.
Hey, Mark, this is Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Echo Charlie.
Mark's like, my paint's gonna dry.
Yeah, you're coming in a strong 5.
He's painting the house.
2205 in Georgia. Yeah, we're right near Royston, Georgia, right outside of Athens.
Good morning, Jim. Good to hear you on. AE1MS there. You're 5-7 up here in northeast Georgia.
Well, thank you to the Athens Radio Club and the other guys there for letting us bash in on the party. We are headed over to Watson Mill. We're gonna see how that one is. That one's kind of on the way home-ish, sort of, and then we'll try to go to Hard Labor as well today. So we will see you there.